Okay, good morning everyone. Okay, welcome to our class today. And today, what I'm going to present to you is about basic knowledge for railway and vehicle transportation. So I hope all of you will enjoy this 2 days class, okay, and benefit from it. Yeah, and let me introduce myself. My name is Ravindran, and I have approximately 30 years experience in railway. Okay, I started as a train driver and then brought up myself to become a supervisor, and I was also doing training for the drivers, for the supervisors, and then I was with the control center where we were monitoring all the trains and all that. Okay, and then I was back to training department, and I was conducting training for all the operation staffs and also to engineering staff pertaining operation matters. Yeah, and now I'm here to talk about and to just give the knowledge, the basic knowledge for railway and vehicle transportations. Okay, so before I start off, can I just have a brief introduction of all of you?
Hi, Mr. Ravin. I'm Divya. I'm a trainer and consultant. I would like to know more about railway and vehicle transportation because I'm actually planning to conduct some trainings for the railway industry, whereby I will be doing the communication part of it. So I felt that it's important for me to have some knowledge on railway and vehicle transportation.
Good.
Hi, I'm Raj from, my background is project management.
Project management.
Yeah.
So what project you do?
Mostly construction, electrical and semiconductor industries.
Good. What about you?
Hi, my name is Dashni Kapasami. Okay, my background is more into HR side and IT side. So currently I just want to know about basic knowledge for railway and vehicle transportation. So
Okay.
just want to know about it.
Okay, good. So basically our class, this module is going to take around 2 days. Okay, so we will have, this is what we will have. We will have short breaks, don't worry. Okay, I've prepared KFC and nice 100 plus for you guys. Okay, and then fire evacuation. Okay, if you go to your front and then to your left and straight to the end is where we have in case of any fires or anything, that is the point where you have our endeavors point for you to wait. Yeah, and the toilet is also near to our fire point. Okay, and also we will start at 9, it's 9 now, and at 12 to 1 we will have a break, lunch, and before that of course at 10:30 we will have a small tea break and lunch, and then at around 3 o'clock we will have another tea break. Yeah, and we will finish off at 17:30. That is, do you know what is 17:30? 5:30. Okay, so before I begin, do you have any questions? No? Okay, by the end of this session you will be able to understand the operation of railways. That means a lot of people take train but you don't know what is that. We just buy the ticket and take the train, but here we will talk about what is railway, why we need railway, how the railway was designed and how it is operated. Okay, so we will have certain topics which will fulfill all your knowledge. There is understanding railway. Okay, in railway, what do you mean by understanding is you have to know what is railway. Okay, there used to be a joke lah. Yeah, when people say that what work are you doing, they will say I'm pumping the tire of the wheel. Okay, actually if you want to know, there is actually a tire in the wheel. Okay, but of course you don't pump air lah. Okay, there is a tire in the wheel itself. Yeah, and the railway subsystems is not that when you take a train, okay, you just take a train and it just goes off like that. No, it has got a lot of subsystems. Okay, combined of all these is railway, the whole railway operation. Okay, from you enter the station where you buy the ticket, when you board the train, when you sit down, when you see the informations, okay, the information of the train, your destination, yeah, and when you stop, when you go down, when we have normal modes, and when we have degraded, when we have train failures and emergencies, all this has got it's related to the subsystems. Okay, it's not. And then we will also be discussing about train and track vehicles. Okay, whenever we have a train operation, we always have track vehicles which does the maintenance, okay, after the operation hours. Yeah, and also during emergencies we will use the track vehicles. Yeah, and train safeties. Okay, we will discuss a bit about train safety and also track access, track safety and access. Okay, in case of emergency or you need to know where to go down, you cannot just go and jump at the track. Okay, in KTM you can do, maybe you will get hit by the train lah. Okay, but in MRT or LRT you cannot go down to the track. Okay, because we have a running rail along the track, you might get electrocuted. Okay, so this is very important. So anything clear? Okay, now why do we need railway service? Can anybody tell me?
Mode of transportation.
Avoid jam.
Okay, sorry,
Avoid jam.
avoid jam. Okay, a mode of transportation
Which is faster.
faster. Yeah, KL is sickening, right? Yeah. Okay, anything else, Nuda? Strach.
Yeah, I agree with you for mode of transportation.
Mode of transportation. Do you think that railway is also a dignity for the country? When you have sophisticated railway, when you see China, when you see Japan, they have bullet trains. Okay, they have maglev. Okay? They have all kind of floating trains and all that. That actually resembles where our country is, how developed our country is. When you see Singapore or Hong Kong, the transportation which they have there. Yeah? So this is the common thing of why we have railway. Okay? It's safe, it's faster, it's cheaper. Okay, there's no traffic. Okay, so no stress. When there is no traffic, there is no stress. Okay. Okay. Now, those days we had only in Malaysia we had only KTM. The only thing we can remember is KTM. And when you think about KTM, what actually you think about KTM? Those days lah. I mean, even in our Tamil movie and all that. Okay, what you when you think about railway, okay, what do you think? Don't tell me you only think about Shah Rukh Khan, Chakka Chaiya.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Apart from that song, what do you see in the railway there? Goods train. Okay, goods train. We see train with coach, where people are standing outside. Okay, they are like hanging. Okay, hanging, and that is destination. The time, traveling time. Okay, it's ridiculous, like 15 hours. That's for the big country. Even for us, those days in KTM, the traveling time, like from Ipoh, from KL to Ipoh itself, will take 6-7 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours. Okay, those days. okay, and the system they were using, okay, was only diesel electric, and that is called intercity trains. Okay, they travel from one city to one city, and we didn't have trains inside our city, okay. And what our government thought is we need to have trains inside the city, and we started off in KL, and one of the first was Star LRT, okay, sorry, one of the first was KTM which travelled, that is inside the city, urban, okay, which catered to people inside the city and to travel inside the city. And then we had Star LRT, then we had Kelana Jaya, now we have MRT, ERL and everything. That is how progress, okay, and it's developed now. Okay, in future we are going to have it in Penang for sure, started, and then after this Johor, and after that Malacca. So these are the features in urban transportation. Yeah. Okay, at the moment what we have, as I told you just now, is the governing bodies for railway companies under MOT, Ministry of Transport. Okay, so we have Ministry of Transport, and below Ministry of Transport we have APAT, Suruhanjaya Pengangkutan Awam Darat. And then from there we have the operators. We have Kumpulan Prasarana, we have KTMB, we have ERL. They are the operators. Okay, for some like for Kumpulan Prasarana, we also have MRTC, which is the asset owners. I mean, they own the building, they own the train, and then we have Rapid KL who operates. We are operators. Okay, and the duties of the department railways, okay, like Kumpulan Prasarana, KTMB and ERL, okay, what they do is they regulate railway operation and railway services, okay, and they make sure that it is operated with all the safety standards. Okay, safety is the most important thing, okay, and to set the minimum qualification required to those responsible for the operation of a railway. That means competent staffs. Okay, in railway, when you want to drive a train, when you need a controller, when you need someone to work on the track, even going down the track, everybody will have to be competent, signed off. Why we do that? Can anybody tell me why we do that? Kenapa kena ada competent staff in railway? So that no accident.
No accidents, no problems. Because
Okay.
it is not something that everybody knows, right?
Yeah. One thing is it's like odd. Nowadays in future it's not going to be odd. Okay. At the moment it's still odd when you ask someone, what do you do, and I say that I drive the train. So it's like something funny, and you cannot get that kind of training or knowledge in schools. Okay, if you want to know about calculation and all that, you get the basic training from the school. Okay, but in railway you don't in the school we don't teach about railways. Okay, we just tell this is the train. Okay, we don't talk about anything else. We just tell what is train. Okay, train, car, helicopter and all that. Okay, so that is why there will have to be accredited training by the training companies, railway companies, for the staffs. Yeah, promote the interests of railway customers, particularly fares and quality. Okay, this is also very important. Yeah, normally for us, when you want to travel in the train, of course you will think, yeah, whether the price is reasonable or not, or whether it's worth it for me to travel using the train, or should I just drive and go? Yeah? And also to promote and encourage railway system expansion and improvement. That is what is happening now. As you can see, all this bullet 1, 2 and 3 and 4, it is all accomplished. Okay, and it's ongoing. And what we are doing right now is promoting and try to get, if possible, throughout Malaysia, every cities have monorail or the LRT or MRT. Yeah? Okay, this is called the web map. Okay? What you see is what we have in our Klang Valley at the moment. All the route maps, okay, which is including all the systems, which is KTM, okay, Rapid KL, monorail, LRT, MRT, and also ERL. This is the web map. This is what we have at the moment. Okay. In future we will have MRT 3, which is called Circle Line. The project is still going on. So once we have that, they will cover the whole line. Okay. What is lacking here and what is lacking in what we have in Singapore is, Singapore, wherever you are, when you come out from your house, you have shuttle service, a very short distance of time, and then that bus shuttle service will take you to the nearest station. That means wherever you go, you can actually take a train to your wherever you want to go, and starting and ending. That means you can actually take a train from wherever you live to wherever you want to go. Okay, we are still lacking on that. There are many areas where we don't have this service, and even when we have the shuttle bus, due to our road congestion and all that, it takes time also. Even if you take a shuttle bus near your place, okay, and for you to reach the train station will take time, because the bus are traveling in the road and the road is congested, traffic jam. So we have yet to actually have a beautiful railway system. Okay, so in future, yes, we will. If you remember, when first KTM and LRT started off, okay, only people from Ampang to Sri Petaling had the privilege of using LRT, and others who stayed in Damansara, okay, or where else, they didn't have the privilege. Then we had Kelana Jaya line, so the people from maybe Subang, okay, they had the privilege to use the service. Now I think we have covered most of the areas, but it's still jammed. Don't ask me why. Yeah, I cannot answer you that. So what I can tell you is always take the train, give us money. Yeah.
How efficient is the system, sir?
How efficient? Yeah, from the day one when we started in KTM and LRT, now the information is more. Okay, and we have passengers who are more manja lah. Okay, we have a female coach. Okay, and those days when we are delayed 15 minutes, it's not an issue. Now when we are delayed 1 minute, it's a big issue. Okay, and the media and the way people even can just report to the Ministry of Transport just like that. They just tag. They put a report, they tag to the Ministry of Transport. The Ministry of Transport will call the operator and ask what happened. Okay, so that is how efficient it is now. Okay, as for travelling safety, I think accident cases is very less, very minimal. It can be like 99.999. So it's so that much safe travelling in a train. Okay, as for efficient, yes, every day it is improving and improving and improving. Okay, if you can remember those days, we don't have any display inside the train. Now we have display inside the train, infotainment and all that, even informing you how much the train is delayed, how fast can it arrive, okay? So that is how efficient it is right now. Okay? What I'm talking about is only urban. We have not gone to intercity because we don't have intercity very high speed train. Do you know why or not? Can anybody tell me why we don't have high speed train in Malaysia? Logically, why we don't have, or should we have?
We should have. Maybe government no money.
Government no money ah?
Going to their
Ayah, janganlah cakap macam tu. Okay, okay. I give you an example. Now, this is okay. Okay lah, JB JB to Kedah, and what is the destination? I mean the length.
900 kilometers.
900 kilometers. Okay, I split. Okay, this is around 500. This is around 400, approximately. KL. Okay, right? Do you know what is the speed of high speed trains? The minimum. Oh, sorry, the maximum.
300.
300. Okay, can we go a bit lesser?
280.
Okay, maglev in China can go up to 500. Bullet trains can go up to 450, 350. Okay, let's talk about high speed train 250 kilometers. Okay, 250 kilometers per hour, right? Per hour. So 250 kilometers for the train to meet 250 kilometers in hour, it will go until how far will it go? Malacca. The moment it gets its its maximum speed, that is 250 kilometers, 250 km per hour. So by an hour, it goes out to Malacca or Seremban, right? Then from here to KL, 50 kilometers only. Can it reach the speed of 250 kilometers? Let's say you are staying in a condo and you use a motorbike only to travel, to go to pasar, to buy vegetable and all that. Okay? So will you use a 1000 cc motorbike? Why?
Overkill.
It doesn't, it's the same. Once if we use high speed train, the stop, imagine the train can go up to 250. 250 is actually okay. Okay, but high speed more than let's say 300 kilometers. The stop, for it to reach the destination, it will not go up to 250. Okay, and then we have, don't tell me from JB I take a train only to KL. So how much will the ticket cost? And we will only have 3 stops. Imagine only 3 stops, because the train can go up to 250 kilometers or 300 kilometers, and you only have 3 stops. Is it worth it? What about people in Seremban? They want to take the high speed, or people from Seremban wants to go to Kedah, they will have to come to KL, and from KL take the train. So that is one of the reasons why we don't have high speed trains. Okay, people might think, alamak, negara tu ada, negara ni ada, kenapa kita tak ada? Unless in future what they are planning is from Singapore you take a train, you can go up to Thailand, Laos, even go up China to India, just like what we have in the Europe, where you take a train from France or German, okay, the long stretch, okay, because their stopping is short. Okay, when we have high speed train and the stopping, we only have 2-3 stops, it doesn't, you cannot get back the revenue, cannot make money. Okay. Any question?
So
Yeah.
that the one that goes from here to Ipoh and all, what is that, ETS is it?
ETS. So that one is maximum speed only 100, 150, 180.
Oh, so that's
Under
not
50.
very fast.
So that is good enough for us. We can have like 250 and all that, but the stopping, it will be the more speed the train is, the less the stopping have to be in our country.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, in our country.
It's not worth, when your train can go up to 250, but you don't use that at all. You can only go until 180 kilometers, you come to the station already. Okay? You come to the station already, the driver have to brake again. Okay? So that is why. That is the actual reason. But if our government still wants to do, that is, I have no comment on that lah. So practically, it doesn't make, it's not worth. Of course, I want a train like from JB to Malacca in an hour time and all that. But I can have a train which travels in 180 kilometers, just nice already, or 200. And another thing is, the intercity trains which we have KTM, their track is small, the gauge. We have two standard, we have track gauge, okay. We have 1 meter which is used by KTM, okay, and then we have standard gauge, okay, standard gauge which is 1.435, which is used by MRT, LRT and ERL and most of the countries in the world. Okay, this can go up to 200 plus because the track is wider. Okay, and then we also have a narrow gauge and broad gauge. Broad gauge is more than that. I'm not sure of the measurement. Okay, you can see in India, okay, they have meter gauge. On top of it, they have standard gauge. They have broad gauge. Okay, all these in the same line. That is how Changi, sophisticated Indian Railway is. So you will get shocked when you see so much of track. Imagine the meter gauge train will travel, then the standard gauge train will travel at the same line, but different junctions, different operators. In future, now we have already now in Cheras, where we have integrated control center. Okay, there we have one control center which controls MRT, Ampang line, Kelana Jaya line and monorail. Because it was a plan which was done in 2015. Okay, they are now going to operate very soon. So all the control center will control 3 lines. Okay, maybe in future you will have only one controller control center which will control all the lines. Okay? So all the operators will be there. You know why they plan like that? In case of a problem in Kelana Jaya line, the rest of the line will know at the same time. So it's more efficient. It's better. Okay, now we have that. Of course, we have that. Like when we have problem in Ampang line, the controller will call and tell us. So we will put in our passenger information display, which will display to our customers. So because we have interchange and interlink, okay, our customer will know, okay, at Ampang line there's a disruption, there's a delay, so I cannot take the train there, better I take a bus or any other alternate service. Okay, so once we have this integrated control center, everything will be there, everything will be done. Even the controllers can call the bus service, okay, in case there's a disruption and all that. It will be much more smoother lah. That means, and also like when we have events, when we have a football match in Bukit Jalil, okay, of course the people who want to take the train, maybe they want to get down at Sungai Buloh or take the MRT or get down at Bukit Bintang or anything. And Ampang line, they don't have train going to Bukit Bintang. So the interconnection with the controller, so we will stop the train, make sure it caters the crowd from Sri Patali, Bukit Jalil to come to Bukit Bintang. Yeah, the link, it works like that. So that is also how efficient we are nowadays. It's not like those days. Okay, we have communication with other operators. Yeah, even of course KTM is not part of Prasarana, but we still have a team where KTM will tell, you know, like if there is a football service, football match, and the service will be extended to until 2 o'clock. Okay, we will inform KTM. So they will hold a train at Sungai Buloh for those people who wants to travel
So, like,
extra
this
train.
communication, right? Who
Ah.
lead?
We have one communication WhatsApp group. It's a combination of all the teams.
Okay.
Okay, so they will just inform and tell, okay, today